Here on MTM, we're with Ben Brouke, who has a book out. It's actually his second book. It's called Tauke From the Hills, and that's Taukefrum, The Hills. And it says on the front here, a beginner's guide for learning to speak and write proper old English, along with a passel of short, true tales. How you doing, Ben? Thanks for coming in this morning. Appreciate it.
No problem. I'm enjoying
it. You were just sharing some of your stories with us. You said that some of these are stories that you heard growing up. Some of them you've collected from others, and some you were actually involved in.
Oh yes, several of them. The rabbit, the two roosters.
With titles like that, they got to be good, right?
Anyway, I'm involved in 3 or 4 of them,
yeah.
And I had fun doing it. And people should understand one thing. See, I don't. Maybe I shouldn't say it. I'm on a TV show here, but countless television shows have portrayed people from this part of the country as stupid and ignorant and without an ounce of decency. And that just isn't true.
No.
There's some mighty solid people from this part of the country, and probably what these people was putting those shows on are probably thinking about rednecks. And there's a big difference between rednecks and hillbillies.
Yes.
Like it says in the last page there, a redneck would steal a handicap parking permit, and a hillbilly would give a helping hand to a handicapped person.
There you go. There you go.
And it goes on and on and on. There's just something need to be done, and I tried to correct some of the things that needed to be corrected.
Well, there's good people. They just talk a little funny.
Well, and I'll talk a little funny. That's a matter of
opinion, I suppose.
Yes. This is how people spoke 300 years ago when the people started coming to this country.
Yeah.
And it's proper old English.
Proper old English, as
right.
It says on the cover. Now, this is actually your second book, is that correct?
Yes.
What was the first one, or is it similar? Is it a different
Hill
thing?
Talk.
Hill
It
Talk?
had stories in the dictionary. It didn't have as many words as this does. I've added a lot more words and
Here's the
new
dictionary,
stories.
the dictionary part. Not sure if you can see that. Lots of pages here. Oh, there we go. We can put it up that way. Lots of pages of the one word, the so-called proper way to say it. For instance, fresher than. If something is fresher than something else, around these parts, it's fresher.
Fresher, yes.
Fresher than the other one. Did you found your watch?
Found my watch.
Yeah, there you go. Stuff like that. So there's all and the stories are from various parts. Avery County, Scott County, Virginia, Mitchell County. Now, you grew up whereabouts? Are you Avery County native or
Scott County,
Scott
Virginia?
County, Virginia?
About 20 miles below southwest of Gate City. And I grew up helping my older brothers make moonshine. And it's a funny thing. We had the revenuers come to our place once when I was a kid, and I was talking with my dad. And the revenuer said, "Well, it's illegal to have that stuff." And my dad says, "Well, just what is illegal about it?" He says, "Well, it's untaxed whiskey." And my dad says, "Well, now, what? Let's just say that I wanted to make some. How do I go about doing that?" He said, "Well, you can't do that." My dad says,
So it's against the law without a tax.
Yeah, it's untaxed whiskey.
You can't get a tax stamp.
So when the revenuers, it would seem to me, when the revenuers going around tearing up stills, that they were violating the law, because it would seem to me they would have to catch someone actually selling it without collecting tax on
it. As opposed to making it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And, oh well.
That's kind of how it goes, I'm afraid.
But now, I wouldn't have anything to do with making moonshine anymore. I went through kind of a change, I guess you'd say. Maybe I shouldn't, I'm not supposed to say it on television, I don't know, but I turned my life around some time ago, and I'm what they call a born-again Christian.
Well, that's fine. You can say that for sure.
But it doesn't change the fact that those laws are there, and some of them are wrong.
Or the interest and humor that can be found in these stories too. Now, this book is available at Boone Drug.
Yes, it is.
And now, is the first one also at Boone Drug? The first book also available? Are they both available?
Oh,
at
no,
Boone Drug?
no. I wrote it and published it myself. And I sold almost 13,000 of them in a little short of 3 years. And when I got ready to build my house there in Spruce Pine, I wanted to build it myself. So I wanted to take time off from doing the book. So I made a deal with a publisher in Charlotte. And well, like it says in the book, I will speak with another publisher when Lucifer starts complaining about the cold.
Well, I don't guess we'll have to worry about that for any time soon then. But you can pick this one up for sure at Boone Drug. Tauke From the Hills. Ben Brouke, and he says he wants to sell enough of these so that he can change his name to Was Brouke.
Right.
Ben, it's good to meet you, and I hope you sell a whole bunch of these, and we'll change your name to Was.
Nice being here.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Enjoyed it.